Hello and welcome to another Minecraft video. I haven't been uploading for a while, but that's because I've only really been working on Cubes of Fun recently, but we haven't been filming. So in this episode, I have a spawner thing trap, which traps and kills monsters. Using spawner eggs, I just spawned a bunch of skeletons in here, and then they are travelling up here, getting killed, and their stuff lands over there. This trap was inspired by something I saw watching Ooge do Spellbound Caves. They didn't actually post schematics out, but I worked out pretty much how it works. So I've come up kind of with my own design. It's an ugly design, but you can make it prettier. This is just the most convenient way I could design it. So yeah, that's basically it. However, I am going to do a quick tutorial on how to make it. So here we go. And just before I show you how to make it, I just want to mention this will only work when you have spawner eggs or when you have found a dungeon, which is what I intended this trap to be for. Alright, so yeah, now let's get started. So for this trap you'll need probably a few stacks, maybe 2 or 3 stacks of whatever block you're planning on building it out of. As you can see, I'm building it out of stone brick. You will need a few signs and a few buckets of water, or even better, an infinite spring where you can constantly gather water from. So yeah, I've got my few signs here. You'll need 1 iron bar, just 1, and yep, I think that might be it. And a chest if you want a chest nearby. You can have a chest as well. So what you want to do, imagining this is your spawner over here, this sponge block over here is your monster spawner when you've found a dungeon. So monster spawners can spawn in a 9x9 area around the spawner. So here we have a 9x9 area in these stone walls. So what you want to do is you want to light it up so that nothing spawns in, and then build stone walls around the 9x9 area. Just from here, count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then place a block on the 5th diagonal from the spawner, and that will be your corner for the wall. And yeah, so that's to start off with. And then I think you want to dig down 1 underneath the monster spawner. Yeah, so 1 layer underneath the spawner. And water is going to go here because mobs, I think, mobs can definitely spawn in water. However, somebody told me that mobs cannot spawn from a spawner in water. However, I have a spawner EXP grinder which doesn't work on a server which involves zombies spawning in water, and they do spawn in water. It's just the rest of it I kind of fluffed up a bit. So yes, so I'm sure they can spawn from a spawner into shallow water. And so you have 1 block gap between the bottom, the ground, kind of, and the spawner. And then that is the easy bit. The next bit is not so easy. So what you want to do next, whoops, wrong button there, is you want to find the center point of one of these walls, and yes, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This block is the center point. You want to dig down there. You want to dig down either side of it, and I find it helps if you place a block there. And now what you do is, hang on 1 second, I just need to check something. Okay, so now what you do is you take your water you place it on all of these end blocks, and I'm just gonna fly so they don't get swept up. All of these end blocks so that you have a continuous channel like that. And then you also want to place it on this block in the corner over here, I think, and that block in the corner over there. And actually, wait, I think I mucked something up. Okay, so if that happens, if you get a counterflow where it's flowing against where you want it to go, because you want it to flow towards that hole, just do that and that. I think it works. No, apparently not. Okay, you're just gonna have to stick with it, really. I think it might still work. However, it should work. No reason why it won't. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna have to check that up. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to check it up a second. Okay, yeah, sorry for the inconvenience. I made a slight mistake in terms of these corner pieces over here. So what I had done over there, I think, where is it? There it is. Yeah. So what I had done over there was I had dug down those three, one more. Let's just do that and that and that and that and that and that. And then I dug this back until you get to that spawner. Okay, you're probably a bit confused right now. For instance, you dig this layer. Whoa. So you dig this layer, and you dig the next layer, and the next layer back, like I'm doing here, until you get to the layer underneath the spawner. We'll just leave that like that. Okay. And then that one moves down one block as well. And now this, I think, is where we place water. That looks about right. Actually, I'm not entirely sure. Okay, yeah, this isn't going too well. Alright, maybe if you block it off here. Okay, one second, I'm just going to experiment, and then I'll come back to you. Okay. Okay, yep, I made it work. So what you have to do if you did it the way I did is you just have to place blocks along this row here all the way to the end and just destroy them, and you get exactly the flow you need. So now if you spawn anything in here, or if anything spawns naturally in here, it'll be swept towards underneath this block, most likely. So now what you want to do is you want to just break a couple of blocks in this direction, and here two, yeah, just do one more. So 3. Now this is where the mobs are going to swim up. Over there you can see the tube. You could do 2 if you like, it really won't do much harm, but you know, I'm just going to do 3 for this one. So this is where the mobs are going to swim up and drown and die. So all you want to do is you want to build a tube like this. Okay. And down here, what you want to do is you want to place your first sign over here, and also over here, and you want to do it on every other block. Then between each sign you want to place water. So this will allow the mobs to swim up here and die. Muhahaha. Yeah, I think I've got a cold, as you can probably hear. So sorry if my voice sounds a bit flaky, but you know. Alright, so I could just swim up here, absolutely fine, that's what we want. Okay, and now you want to make them swim up so that they are a higher level than this square box over here. but also so that the highest block they swim up to is a water block. For instance, that's not good enough, despite the fact that they're on the level that the box is at, because it's a sign. You don't want them to stop on a sign. Yeah, I'm just gonna make it 2 layers higher. Okay. There we go. And okay, so you're going to get rid of that block in a second, but not just yet. So what you want to do is you want to build that up. One more should be good enough. And then place blocks either side of this block, and like that. And yeah, build up one more for a roof. And yes. Okay, you can get rid of that. Get rid of that. I don't know why, but I'm obsessed with making this thing as small as possible. And actually we're gonna need those, aren't we? Okay, yeah, because that block's gonna be gotten rid of. So now, yeah, I have trouble remembering my own creations sometimes. Okay, actually, yeah, like that. There we go. So then that water does that, leaks everywhere. But for now, we're just gonna cover that up. And yes, so now what you want, just struggling to remember. Actually, we're going to place wrong place. Whoops. Okay, sign over there. There we go. That's good. And we're also going to place a sign there. Perfect. And for now, just going to do that, although we will cover it up completely in a second. Okay, so get rid of that block. Might want to make it symmetrical. And so this is where mobs shall drown. So what you want to do is you just want to make a small tube going up from that center sign over there. Then, okay, so you're going 2 layers up from the rest of the tubing, 2 layers higher than the sign over here. And what you want to do is, you don't want to place it on this top layer over here, you want to place the water over here, and then just cover that up. You don't need to cover it up, however, if you're in a snow biome, you're going to want to. And then now what you've got to do is get rid of that block, place an iron bar over there, and then now you're just going to cover it up, and you can get rid of that sign over there, because you're going to cover it up. And I think that might just about be it. I don't know, it's slightly different from that one over there. Yeah, slightly different from that one over there, as I've already said. But I think it might still do the job. I don't know, let's drop a few zombie pigmen in here and find out. Oops, okay. Okay, let's see if it still does the job. Come on, you guys. Okay, so he's gone in, I think. Yeah, I've only built this once, I don't know my design too well. Oh, yep, they're going up. Okay, so it works so far. And now they're kind of debating whether to go on further. Oh, wait. Pigman is dying. That's a good sign. It means it's working. And basically all it does is drown them. And yeah, so because those iron bars are there, their drops still fall through. Like a ton of flesh over there. And that's basically it. Yes, if there are any questions, if you could not follow along, because I know I'm not very clear at some points, then yeah, feel free to post something in the comments. Also, if you thought this video was great, a like, thumbs up even, is appreciated. And also, if you think other people should see it, that would also be appreciated if you advertise it. Now, that's a problem over there in terms of their item drops, is that they sometimes get stuck up there. So I think deleting this one might improve chances of them falling through. I think it probably does. Yeah, so you can delete that one if you want. If you're paranoid about monsters falling through there, you could always put that there, but it will just about halve your success rate, the number of drops you get. And I think that one looks slightly neater than this one. I think I prefer that one to this one. Yeah, I'm gonna TNT that later. Also, if there are any more contraptions you guys think I should work on, that you've seen before, do a video on, or if there's anything you'd like me to try that you haven't seen any videos for, then sure, you can ask me. I can try and work out something. However, I'm not such a redstone whiz, so anything really complicated out of redstone, don't bother with. I am learning though, you know. And I was also planning on doing how to get better at PvP arena, because I know a lot of servers have a PvP arena, and some people just think going in with a full set of diamond armor, diamond sword is how to win it, but I've discovered several tactics that make it a lot better, a lot easier. So yeah, just comment if you'd like that. And also, if you like this video and you want to see some other videos, you want to know when I upload stuff, and you like some of the other videos too, then you could also subscribe. Do no harm. And yep, that's kind of it. So this is my spawner trap world. I've got another trap over here, except monsters don't spawn inside naturally, which I was hoping they would do. And it works when monsters spawn, but as I said, monsters don't seem to like to spawn in there. So what they do, they just fall and they die, and yeah, you could just stand here collecting their stuff. And yep, that's kind of it. And hopefully I'll have this video up soon. But I don't know how soon, because my parents are doing some bitchy restrictions on when I get the internet. Yeah, oh well. So, yeah, see you another time. And for now, I'm just gonna sit here and watch these pigs die, because it's fun. Goodbye.